Hello everybody, welcome back to another project with Charlie's Adventures. Today, as you can tell, I've got a whole table full of stuff here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to get this SpyPoint Link Micro LTE cell trail camera going. I've got several of these already, and had pretty good luck out of them. I did buy a Link Micro S LTE, which the S stands for solar. It has a solar panel up here on the top. It's just a small square solar panel at an angle, and didn't have real good luck out of it. It didn't work right from the start, and tried putting the latest firmware on it and formatting the cards and all that stuff, and I never could get it to work. So I ended up calling SpyPoint, or got with them online chat, and to do the troubleshooting. And finally, after twice, the first time the guy gave me a number if I had to call back, so whoever I talked to the next time knew I already had trouble. But anyway, after twice of the online chat, they sent me a new one, and free of charge, didn't cost me anything. And then I sent the old one back. I just dropped it off at the UPS store yesterday, and they paid the postage of sending the bad one back to them. So hopefully that'll all turn out okay on that one. I haven't set it up yet, the solar one, but as you can tell, I'm going to try to make my own solar. This is a solar panel. I've got some 12 volt voltage regulators here. I've got a battery pack here. I've got some PVC pipe and a box over there, some PVC fittings, a soldering iron, tape, heat shrink, wire nuts. Got all kinds of different stuff, and that's going to be an upcoming project. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to get this Link Micro LTE camera up and running. Alright, we've got this Link Micro LTE by SpyPoint here. First thing we're going to do is I just got this out of the pack. Rotate your antenna up, and this orange piece here, just wiggle it, and it'll pull out. That's just to hold the antenna in place for shipping. Then right here you've got this black piece. It pushes off. It just holds the antenna, keep it from folding out. It just holds it in that 90 for shipping. Now you can lay your antenna out, or straight up, forward, backward. And then it's got this piece of protective tape over the motion sensor on there, I guess for shipping as well. It says remove tape before use. Then on this side here, you're going to pull this tab out, unsnap it, and that'll open the door. And then inside, you've got a little orange piece here, a tape that's reminding you to put your micro SD card in. And then you've got removable battery compartment, 8 AA batteries. That's reminding you of that. And then this green paper here, it's telling you to get the SpyPoint out. It's on Apple Store or Google Play, either one. Now I'm going to remove this battery compartment. It's got 2 indentions here on each side that you can get with your fingers to pull it out. You kind of got to pull one side and the other to get them out. Okay. And on the micro SD card, I bought the 2-pack and it come with the cards. Sometimes you buy the cameras, they come with them, sometimes they don't. But you want a class 10 card, and it can't be any smaller than a 2 gigabyte, and it can't be any bigger than a 32 gigabyte. This pack come with 2 cameras and 2 cards, and they're 32 gigabyte. And they want you to format the cards on a long format before you use them. They said that's the best, and that's what I do. I do the long format. Okay. And then you're going to want to load the SpyPoint app, which I've already got. Right here. SpyPoint app. And when you haven't done any cameras yet, you can see I've got 5 cameras there. It won't have any. But your first setup, you won't have any of these cameras here listed. You will want to hit the plus, which means add a camera, and then it says select model. So you want to go to select model and find Link Micro LTE. You've got a Link Micro LTE, Link Micro S LTE. That S is for solar, and I don't know what the Link Micro, it may be one that's not LTE, I guess. Okay, so we're going with the Link Micro LTE. Select that, and then when you've selected it, hit next. Now it's telling you to scan the device, so you hit scan, and I hit only this time, and inside here it's got a QR code in here that you scan, so I'm going to scan that. Alright, it's found it. Okay, and it says, have you been referred, or do you have a promo code? If I don't have anybody that referred me and I don't have a promo code, but I can leave my email down in the description if you want to use it for the referral, and I think you get a little bit of incentive for doing that. You will, and I will as well. Okay, you want to activate my device. Alright, it says congratulations, your device can now be turned on. Alright, so now we're going to put the micro SD card in the slot here, and you push it until you hear it click in. Okay, and I've already got a battery pack loaded with 8 batteries, 4 on each side, and you can see right here it says this side up. So this side up, these connectors for that makes the connection inside the camera, they go down, and you've got these 2 tongues right here that go down as well, and they sit in this pocket down here in the bottom of the camera. So you put it in like this, just this, it says this side up. So you push it in, seat it down. Alright, we've already got our SD card installed, and now we've got our battery pack installed. So now we're going to turn the camera on and let it communicate. It's going to flash red, orange, green, and then it's going to go to green flashing. And that's when it's communicating for the first time. And then after that, it will count down up here. One of these red lights is going to flash for 30 seconds. That's your arming delay. That's letting you know it's getting ready to arm. So we're going to turn the power on, and I guess this battery pack didn't seat very well. Didn't get a good connection there. Let me wipe these off. Might be these up here. Alright, now we're going to turn it on. Red, orange, green, red, orange, green. And now it's going to go to flashing green. And that's searching for a signal. It says, SpyPoint says it'll take anywhere from 2 minutes to 5 minutes for this to take place, for it to do everything it needs to do. I'm going to go ahead and remove this clear protective tape over the motion sensor while we're at it. And SpyPoint offers 100 pictures a month for free. It don't cost you anything. And they do have some other plans that cost money. I think the next one is $5 a month, and it goes up to $15 a month for unlimited pictures. I've been trying to use the free ones. Okay, now this light is turned green. Alright, it's communicated now, and flashing red. That means it's getting ready to arm. And we'll talk about those plans again here in just a minute. I've tried to do the free ones so far, but if you use them in a high traffic area, like there, up there where I had one camera, there was a lot of hogs, and those 100 pictures went pretty quick. Okay, everything's went off. It's doing something else here. I think it may have took a picture while I was talking, moving, because it counted down the delay. And usually when it takes a picture, it'll turn green. Then when it turns orange, it means it's sending a picture. We'll wait for those lights to go out. You don't want to ever turn your camera off with any lights on. You want to let them all go off before you turn it off. I want to have my finger here on the button. That way when that goes out, I can turn it off safely without losing something or messing something up. But the data plans, like I said, I'm trying to do the free ones. And you may end up having, if you've got a camera in a high traffic area, you may end up having to go with one of those plans. We've used the Cell Link. That's what it's called. It's called a Cell Link. It'll take a regular camera that takes the full-size SD card and turn it into a cellular camera. My son has 2 of those. We've used those. They work pretty good. We've had pretty good look at all this SpyPoint stuff except for the solar model of the Link Micro. But you have a cable on that Cell Link that has like a SD card made on it. It don't really save the picture to an SD card in the camera anymore, but that cable connection, it going through it, you lose a little bit of picture quality, but I don't know how much they are, but for the money, you can turn your regular camera into a cell camera, and that's the way to go. Works pretty good. And I'd be willing to lose a little bit of picture quality for that. And, I think it may have took another picture. I'm not sure what it's doing here. This first initial deal, it usually takes a little bit. But we're going to work on setting up a solar, making this one solar, I guess a DIY solar panel and battery pack for this camera here. Because I'm wanting to take it and put it in a place that I don't really want to go a lot. I want to keep as much human scent out of the woods, and I'm going to put it on a mineral lick. Now that all lights went out and I turned this camera off. You'll notice that. the camera communicated. We want to check the status. 90% signal, 100% battery, SD card, information, last communication 1/15/2022 at 2:05 p.m. which, you know, that's not going to be the correct date when you're going to see this. 32 degrees Fahrenheit, link micro LTE, firmware version, last installation of the firmware, activation code, and then you can hit photos, and you can see the GoPro camera down here behind the toolbox. I've actually got it sitting in a open drawer of the toolbox. It did take 2 pictures there, same thing, and that's what we thought it did. So it did take pictures. All right, I've got wire nuts, bolts, self-tapping screws, camouflage paint, tape, battery pack, voltage regulator, solar panel, you know, PVC pipe, all kinds of stuff here that I want to work on a DIY solar panel for this camera, because where I'm going to put it, it's in a pretty remote place, and you know, I don't want to be trying to go there. Keep human sin out of the woods is what I'm trying to get at. You know, hopefully with just the 8 AA batteries, these cameras last a long time, as long as you get your settings right, you know, as far as battery. And but this battery pack here and the solar panel, I'm hoping I won't have to go back, you know, for months. And I want to put a mineral lick out in front of this camera and try to get pictures of ducks, you know, as they start growing their horns, you know, I can see the progress and kind of see what's there. I use a real good mineral. It's Grandpa Ray Outdoors mineral, GRO. You can find him online. He sells food plot seed and mineral, all kinds of different stuff. Got a lot of, you know, educational things on there as well about food plots. We've used quite a bit of his stuff, and we've had great success out of it. So, and that'll be in the near future. You know, I'm gonna start working on this solar cell for the camera right after I get done with this video here, and hopefully I'll be able to post it here in you know, about another week after this one. And I'm gonna try to do some giveaways along the way as I can. And if you can, share these videos and with your other friends that stuff like this might come in useful. I'm going to do several different things. It's not going to be just one area. It's going to be pretty much what I do, what I'm doing in my life is pretty much, you know, what's going to be on here. You know, it may be side-by-sides, it may be four-wheeler, go-kart racing, side-by-side riding, hunting, you know, fishing, whatever. It's going to be a variety of different things. I do a lot of DIY projects, do the work myself, and I actually wish that I'd started doing these videos a long time ago, but it is what it is. I just hadn't did it, so but I'm going to be starting now, and hopefully some of you all will get some benefit out of these videos, and it'll help you out. You know, I like trying to help people. But anyway, please like my videos and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you can, if you don't mind, share it as much as you can. Try to help me help you. You know, if you help me out on this channel, then I can keep doing things like this, and I'll try to do some giveaways along the way. And until then, have a good one, and we'll talk to you later.